So right now, I'm in Grenada for work. So as much as I wish this was a personal vacation, I'm here for work, and I guess I'm just gonna tell you guys what I'm using, as I'm using products in case you guys are curious. So I did my foundation already. I had used my Lancome Tinted Zone foundation, my favorite foundation, and now I'm just going in with the Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Kunafa. But yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you guys what products I'm using, and then y'all can just see what I'm doing, because I want to talk. I want to get into the tea. I want to have a girl's talk. Okay, so I'm in Grenada for work, and on my story I was posting just little things, and people were pressing me like, you know, who are you here with, how is it that you're eating by yourself, and all of these other things. And I'm like, I don't think it's that deep, but I guess other people did. But anyway, I'm here with my coworker. It's me and my coworker. And yeah, so I want to talk because one of my friends called me and we had an interesting conversation. I feel like most people associate being single with like not being happy, being lonely, and I just feel like that's not the tea. Like, I've been officially single since 2013, and I've been, I guess, unofficially single since last year. But I feel like I'm absolutely fine. Like, one thing with me is I think that everything happens when it's supposed to, right? So I'm not out here like, oh my god, I need to find a man. But at the same time, like, if somebody comes along, then fine. So I just wanted to go through 5 points on why it's okay to be single and why it's okay to take the time to work on yourself. Because I feel like a lot of people have this stigma around, you know, like, I don't want to be alone, I need to find a man, just because of the way that social media has just effed up our minds nowadays. So yeah, so now I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows with my Benefit Cosmetics Ka-Brow in number 5. And I usually don't do my eyebrows on camera, so yeah. So first point on why it's okay to be single. To me, I feel like me being single has gave me so much time to work on myself and work on developing my personal brand. And I feel like one thing that I didn't know that I wasn't, I guess, supplying for myself was self-happiness. Just because I feel like me speaking to people all of the time, me dating people all of the time, me being like with people all of the time kind of made me feel like my happiness was dependent on them, and like they had to make me happy, and they had to do this for me, and they had to do that for me. And I kind of lost sight that I need to make myself happy before I make anyone else happy. And I feel like I didn't realize that until I really like started spending time with myself. So I'm super happy like the way life worked out to teach me that lesson. But being single gives you enough time to invest in yourself, to figure out what self-happiness is and how you can provide that to yourself. Also, it just made me realize that I needed a self-cleanse. Like, when I was at my previous job, I was stressed out, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my god, all of these other things that like this person or these people are doing for me makes me happy. So, you know, like, I don't really need to focus on finding a job that makes me happy and finding a job that doesn't stress me out, and finding a job where I'm not getting out of bed and I'm like, oh my god, I have to go to work today. So I feel like me being single, me not speaking to anyone, me just like, you know, being on my own, I realized that I needed a self-cleanse, and I needed to find a job that was making me happy. I needed to secure and surround myself with positive energy, and I just needed to figure out what was going to make me happy, and I feel like I did that. So right now, I feel like what makes me happy is creating content for y'all or whatever, meeting new people and going to events. It just makes me like so much happy, like meeting people that are actually like, you know, I love your content, I love your videos, you're such a cool person, I love your personality. Because I have friends that say that, or friends that believe that, but it's like to know that complete strangers like find their way to my channel and they're like, oh my god, I love her personality, oh my god, her hair is so poppin', oh my god, her makeup is so nice. It just, I don't know, it just does something for your girl. And then another thing with being single and like, you know, spending time with yourself, practicing self-happiness, is that I feel like like that makes you more valuable for yourself, and then in the future if you want to be in a relationship. Because one thing with me is that I always felt like I can't help somebody else, like my partner, in a relationship unless I can help myself. And I'm gonna pause right here because I feel like it's taking me too long to do my eyebrows, so I'm gonna finish them off camera and then I'll be right back. Where I left off is I was basically saying that I feel like being by yourself and, you know, practicing self-love, self-happiness is just great because it gives you an opportunity for you to make yourself a better person for yourself, and also for your future relationships, whether it's like friendships, being with a significant other, a partner. It just makes you more grounded and makes you figure out like what you enjoy, what you love, and what you want, rather than just jumping into things and not knowing if it's what you want or what you're gonna get from it. So now I'm going in with my MAC eyeshadow in Saddle, and I'm just doing a little eyeshadow. This is a basic face, it's not nothing dramatic, just so y'all know. But I always used to think, I'm like, how can I help somebody else if I can't help myself? Like, meaning that if I'm not 100% doing stuff for myself, how can I find the time, or how can I find the energy, or what sense does it make for me to go ahead and like start doing things for someone else when I'm not where I want to be in life? And over time I learned like you're never gonna find when the right time is, where it's like, okay, I'm doing enough for myself now, so I have like extra time to allocate to helping someone else. So with me taking the time to like, you know, spend time with myself, practice self-happiness and self-care, I've learned that there's never going to be a right time where you're like, I have extra time, so let me, you know, find a thing or two, or whatever the case is. It's more so you're building yourself to be a better person so that you have more to offer in a relationship, rather than, you know, just skipping around to things and you're not happy. You don't know what makes you happy. You don't know if you're doing things for the right reason necessarily. And I feel like at this point, if I go into a relationship, I want to be able to bring 100% of myself to the table, because that's what I would expect the other person to bring to the table as well. And then point number 2 is that I see my friends or people I know in relationships, and I see the things that they have to go through, no shade. And I'm like, it could not be me, because I just don't have the energy for it. Like, anything that's not good, anything that's not helping me, like, I really just don't have the energy to entertain it at this point in my life. So in order to save me and the other person, our time, our patience, and all of that, I'm just like, I'm not doing it right now. So I'm just like, yeah, I feel like relationships right now, I don't know if it's just my generation, I don't know if it's just New York, I don't know what it is, I don't know if it's the weather, I don't know, but I'm just like, I feel like people are losing sight of what relationships are and what relationships are supposed to be. Because I feel like right now, and well, I don't want to say what they're supposed to be, but what they should, I don't want to say what they should be, but people are just losing, or we're just losing the value of what relationships are. And it's kind of like, you know, I'm going to skip around and talk to all of these people, but it's like, what do you really want from it? Like, people don't know what they want from situations or relationships. Because for me, I'm like, if I'm talking to somebody, or if I'm dating somebody, or if I'm in a relationship with somebody at this point, you better be ready to put a ring on my finger. You better be ready to be the father of my kids. You better be able to, you know. So I went ahead and did a little liner situation with my Stila eyeliner. It is kind of dried out, so I couldn't, you know, get the look that I wanted, but it's okay. But point number 3, which we also kind of tapped into during point number 1, is that being single, being by yourself, gives you time to learn about yourself and what you want and what you deserve, and discover your passions as well. So before last year, I kind of knew I would want to start a YouTube channel. A lot of people were telling me, like, you know, start a YouTube channel. And I'm like, me? YouTube? Never. Like, I'm sorry. I know how to do my hair for myself. I know how to do like my makeup how I like it. But to get on camera and have like random people that I don't know like watching me, giving them tips, I'm just like, I don't know if like if I could do that. I made that decision, or I said that with the thought of like, how am I gonna have time to work, entertain someone who's in my life, and then still have time for YouTube? recording videos, editing videos, networking, and everything that comes like with the whole like a YouTube branding, YouTube thing. I'm just like, I wouldn't have the time for it. So I felt like at that point I was kind of setting myself back, just because I'm like, I have myself to deal with, I have someone else to deal with. So I didn't really get a chance to dive into things that I was passionate about, or find out that I was actually passionate about something such as YouTube. So I feel like being single, being by yourself, gives you time to figure out what you like, gives you time to learn what you like, and gives you time to figure out what you expect. What are your expectations? Because setting expectations in life, and especially in relationships, gives you more of a possibility to find someone that you want to be with, versus just like, you know, dating around and not having any direction on what your purpose of dating is, or what the purpose of you dating or talking to such people is. So yeah. And sidebar, I forgot to bring something to like tie my head at night, so I just have this oversized t-shirt on my head. And yeah, so now I'm gonna go in with my Bare Minerals You Had Me at Merlot blush. This is how she looks. So point number 4 is that it's okay to be actively single. And when I say actively single, a lot of people laugh because they don't necessarily like understand what I mean by that. But being actively single is basically being single, being okay with being single, and being okay with just being by yourself. I feel like what people don't understand is that it is absolutely okay to not have a significant other and to be by yourself. I don't know why it's like frowned on nowadays, but it's just weird to me. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think, but I just think that it's pretty weird how people feel like they are dependent on having a significant other. And people are on Instagram and they see these couples and they're like, oh my god, goals, I need to find a man. And I'm just like, why is that even a thing? Like, I don't get it. But now I'm gonna go in with my Becca Cosmetics highlighter in Champagne Pop. I love this highlighter, especially like when I'm away and the sun has the opportunity to like do its thing. This highlighter comes out. She comes out to play. You can already kind of see her now. So going further on that point is that when you're in a relationship, you don't realize how much time you're devoting to someone else. Or when you're dating people or talking to people, whatever the situation is, you don't realize how much time and how much energy that's taken from you, that you can invest in something you are passionate about, or something that, you know, can bring more coins to your pocket and just take you further places in life, rather than messing with someone for a temporary time and then things don't work out and then you're just heartbroken, you're sad, you're depressed. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, why put yourself through that when you can be furthering yourself instead of spending that time and energy on your brand, something you're passionate about, your family, your friends, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel. And with this whole video, I should have said this at the beginning, disclaimer, this is not saying, oh, everybody needs to be single. I'm just saying that it's okay to be single, because as I was on this trip, I posted a snap, well, an Instagram story, and I was like, eating on the beach by myself, and my friend was like making such a big deal about it that he called me and he's like, Kenny, like, you're not by yourself. And I'm like, yes I am. I'm having lunch on the beach by myself. It's relaxing. And he's like, what? Like, that's so weird. And I'm like, what's weird about it? So we got further into details and we just had a long conversation. What I learned from it is that people really find it interesting, or people really find, I don't know what it is, that people are okay with being by themselves. So I was like, let me just talk to y'all real quick as I'm doing my makeup this morning, just to, you know, let y'all know how I'm feeling, see how you guys feel on this topic. So yeah. Oh, I just used my MAC Fix Plus to set my face in. I like this for powder purposes. Like, I feel like it makes powder look like skin. And then I like my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray to, like, you know, lock and seal the girl's skin. And I usually like to spray before I do like the finishing touches on my eyes, like mascara and lashes, because if I spray after that, then it's just a whole tragedy. So yeah, so that's basically how I feel about being single, about people's opinions about me and probably other people. You guys probably get this too, being single. So comment down below, let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup on camera. I'm gonna just talk to y'all about other things now because I'm off that topic. It's over, it's dead. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips using my Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in Coco Loco. I feel like this is a great everyday lip liner. Ladies, make sure that y'all are lining your lips. Like, I can't tell y'all how much lip liners has changed my life. Even when I do the most simple lip, I just use everyday. I either use this or Cork by MAC. I feel like those are similar to my skin tone, so they don't give me a dramatic lining of my lips, but they do the damn thing. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with Hey Girl from Dose of Colors. This is the liquid lipstick. I also have it in like the stick lipstick, but this shade is just perfect. So I just put that on and I let it dry. It might look a little crazy right now, but we're gonna clean it up after. So as like my lips are kind of drying, I'm gonna go in with, this is Urban Decay mascara. I think it's called Perversion, but the writing came off of it. But this mascara does miracles to my eyelashes, and I'm gonna combine it with another mascara, which I'm gonna show you guys after. And then I go in with my Maybelline the Colossal Big Shots mascara, bomb.com, and it's cheap. It's like $6 in Ulta. And this is how our eyelashes are looking so far. So guys, this is my finished makeup look. My hair looks crazy. I'm about to record a hair video. I'll go ahead and link it up here because that video should be out before this one. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to chat to y'all a little and show y'all what I do to my face. This is like my everyday vacation friendly face. So comment down below, let me know if you guys have any opinions on the little single rant I had earlier. Let me know what you guys think of my makeup look. Also, 2 things we learned in this video. Just to recap, 1 is that it's okay to be single, sis. And 2 is that I cannot do my makeup on camera. Or I need to get better at doing my makeup on camera because I was just like, I can't talk and do this. I need to be quiet as I'm, you know, doing this so it don't come out looking stupid. But I do need to get better doing my makeup on camera. So I definitely learned that in this video. But comment down below, let us know what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more videos like this, also let me know in the comments down below. And as always, I'll go ahead and put my recent uploads here so that you guys can catch up if you guys are not already caught up. And until my next video, I will see you guys later.